If you're absolutely in love with discovering some of the weirdest things on the planet Earth and beyond, then you're about to watch a video that will blow your mind. We have found some of the most bizarre people in the world that will leave you reeling in shock. From the criminal with a tattoo on his eyeball, to a pilot without arms. These 10 odd and bizarre people in the world are nothing like you've ever seen before. Before we dive into this list, make sure to leave a like on this video. Also, if you would like to join this month's Star 5 giveaway of a brand new iPhone 13, then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck. Number 10. Jason Barnum. Jason Barnum is in his mid-30s and is currently serving jail time for opening fire on police officers investigating a home for theft and burglary. He pleaded guilty to first-degree attempted murder, first-degree burglary, and third-degree felony. All these are the reasons he was sentenced in the first place. Anyways, those are just the criminal areas of Jason's life. But what made him famous is that, unlike every other human, Jason's eyeball is not your regular one. He earned the nickname Eyeball for tattooing his right eyeball, and this is someone you definitely don't want to meet at night. Number 9. Maria Jose Cristina. No woman on the planet has successfully modified their body like Maria Jose Cristina. Starting from her titanium horny face and tattoos on almost every part of her body, Maria gives you the perfect look of what a vampire could look like in real life. She wasn't born this way. Maria was just like everyone else until the retired lawyer walked out of her turbulent marriage. Then, according to Maria, she began experimenting with how to give herself a new look that would portray and represent her total liberation. She doesn't attach the vampire woman to her alias, as she prefers to be called Jaguar Woman. But all the same, Maria's physical appearance is odd. She believes her synthetic horns signify strength, and she implanted her fangs because she was fascinated by vampires as a little girl. At the same time, she said she tattooed over 80% of her body to express her beauty to the world. Number 8. Lass Wang Fang. One look at the feet of this Chinese woman and you would immediately think that it was some sort of studio makeup. However, this look is completely natural for Lass Wang Fang, who was born with her feet facing backwards. Of course, doctors thought her rare feet structure would affect her ability to walk. But surprisingly, the woman has had no issues with walking. In an interview she granted, she said despite her condition, she can run faster than some of her friends who have their feet facing forward. While most people see Lass Wang Fang, who is now in her 30s, as a disabled person, she doesn't see herself that way. To her, the only difference between her and every other person is she wears her shoes backwards. Number 7. Annette Hammond. The Ohio-based mother of 6 gained her celebrity status because she made herself look like a Barbie doll. Nanette is happily married to her husband Dave, and according to her, she has undergone the knife nothing less than 50 times to achieve her Barbie look. She once said that she has always adored dolls, including Barbie, especially since she was a kid, and she has more than 50 Barbie dolls. This influenced her desire to have the same look as Barbie even as an adult. Nanette underwent her first surgery to achieve her Barbie status in her 20s, and since then, she's been going under the knife to achieve a Barbie look always makes her secure and comfortable. Apart from Nanette doing all she can to look like Barbie, she has gone a step further to ensure all her cars are painted pink. There's no doubt about Nanette's celebrity status. She is verified on Instagram, and she also has more than 500,000 followers across all social media. Number 6. Francisco Domingo Joaquim. Francisco Domingo Joaquim was born in Sambizanga, Angola. He received the World Guinness Book of Records in 2011 for the widest mouth in the world. His mouth was measured at 17 centimeters inside. The even more bizarre thing about Francisco's mouth is that it can open and stretch wide in all directions. In a now widely circulated video on social media, Francisco was filmed inserting a can of Coca-Cola in his mouth to show how elastic it is. How many people in the world do you think can do this? Number 5. Jason Orlando Rodriguez Hernandez. Jason is a Venezuelan national who became famous for his big feet. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Jason set the record for a male with the largest feet for a living person in 2014. In 2016, he extended his record when his right foot grew bigger and longer, measuring 40.1 centimeters. Before Jason set the largest foot record, he already knew that one day his rare large feet would shoot him into the limelight. At the age of 10, Jason already had the largest feet in his family, and as he was growing up, his fellow kids in the neighborhood did mock him because of the size of his feet. At some point, Jason claims his feet grew so large that he couldn't get his shoe size in the market and had to rely on sandals made out of tire materials. However, in 2011, Jason struck gold when German-based shoemaker George Wessels started helping him to make a personalized shoe suitable for his feet. In a show of appreciation, Jason flew to Germany to donate his used sandals to the George Museum. Number 4. Jessica Cox. If you were informed that your pilot on a flight was armless, there's a high chance you wouldn't agree to take that flight, right? In fact, most people would prefer to board a plane flying on an autopilot than entrusting their safety to an armless pilot, which is understandable. But if you've come into contact with Jessica Cox, you will understand that there is no limit to what an armless person can get to do. Jessica Cox was born without arms, but today she is the first certified armless pilot, a black belt champion, and a certified scuba diver, among many other achievements. Today, she is a Guinness World Records holder for doing the unthinkable, and according to her, the key to her success is that at a young age, she developed mental skills that have continually provided her with the courage to conquer mental barriers. Due to her achievement, she has been featured on national and international television shows and frontline pages of many international brands like JP Morgan. She's appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and she's also regarded as a reputable social media influencer. Number 3. Hein Yuk. 2 days without sleep can cause restlessness for many people, but Hein Yuk, on the other hand, has not been able to sleep since 1973. According to a Thai national, he does not know if his inability to sleep is caused by insomnia. Surprisingly, despite Hai's sleeplessness condition, Hai has said the situation has never affected his daily life activities. He goes to work regularly and still feels great during the day while walking at least 4 kilometers back to his home daily to help his wife carry at least 2 bags of fertilizer weighing 50 kilograms. Hai claims doctors say he's healthy except for a decline in his liver function. Number 2. Dr. Yoshiro Nakamatsu. Nakamatsu is a Japanese national that's credited with inventing as much as 3,000 inventions to date. Some of his inventions are said to include floppy disks and spring shoes. Away from the invention space, the other things that take the center court in Nakamatsu's life are taking pictures of the food he eats. According to the nonagenarian, he's been taking pictures of every meal he eats over the last 30 years. And since he plans on living up to at least 140 years, his trademark of taking pictures of his food won't be stopping anytime soon. We hope nature is taking notes and doesn't swoop down too early. Number 1. Chris the Duchess Walton. Chris the Duchess Walton is the current holder of the Guinness World Records for the longest nails in the world. She once auditioned at the America's Got Talent show, but it was reported that part of her session was never televised. However, this wasn't because she performed woefully, but probably because the media were too scared to televise her long nails. Currently in her late 40s, Chris has been holding the record for the longest nails since 2009, and we don't think she's planning to drop the crown anytime soon. She's been growing her fingernails for more than 18 years without cutting them. It's estimated that the nails are at least 10 feet 2 inches on her left hand, while the ones on her right hand are said to be 9 feet 7 inches. Sometimes we wonder how Chris the Duchess Walton manages to maintain those long nails up to this point. But what do we know? She's the Duchess after all. And that wraps up today's video. Which odd person do you think should have made it into this list? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from Star 5. Thanks for watching.